Hey, Vanessa.
How's Johnny holding up?
Vanessa, how you doing?
Vanessa, how's Johnny holding up? Do you think that you and Johnny will get back together again? They say she was a gold digger, but she gave all the money to charity.
Amber Heard's mistakes seem to be piling up. She made the mistake of mentioning Johnny's kids, and then she was called out by Johnny and Vanessa for bringing their kids' names into the court, when she accused Johnny of being a bad father to his daughter Lilly Rose. It was not taken kindly by anyone given the fact that Amber Heard barely knows Johnny Depp's kids. Let's see how the parents have reacted to it. Back in 2016, when Amber spoke out about Johnny's alleged violent behavior, his ex-wife Vanessa Paradis, who is the mother of his 2 children, Lilly Rose and Jack, was one of the first to release a statement in his defense. Vanessa later provided written testimony in 2020, when Johnny filed a libel lawsuit in the UK over the open-ed published letter. While she defended Johnny, she made sure to mention that Johnny is a good father and he was a good partner to her, as she described the allegations to be unbelievable, writing, "I have known Johnny for 25 years. We have been partners for 14 years and we raised our 2 children together. Through all these years, I've known Johnny to be a kind, attentive, generous, and non-violent person and father." Vanessa added, "On movie sets, the actors, directors, and entire crews adore him because he is humble and respectful to everyone, as well as being one of the best actors we've seen." The model went on to describe Amber's domestic violence allegations as outrageous and really distressing. The allegations made against Johnny by Amber Heard have affected him very badly in every walk of life. Vanessa alluded to this and said, "I have seen that these outrageous statements have been really distressing and also caused damage to his career, because unfortunately people have gone on believing these false facts." Amber Heard, while talking about Lilly Rose back then, said that she felt concerned for the young girl because Johnny gave her weed. Heard said she started to feel protective of Lilly Rose after only knowing her for a short time, and shared her concerns about a famous musician over the age of 18 staying at their home.
And I felt protective over Lilly Rose and concerned. Naturally, they were not my children. It's not my place, and I understand that. I know it's a sensitive subject, so I understand why Johnny got so upset with me.
While talking about the weed incident, Heard said,
"But that and the introduction of the weed with his daughter, she was so young, I just felt protective. Again, it's not my place, I understand that, and I made him really angry by weighing in on that."
Johnny Depp, on the other hand, went on to explain the whole situation with his daughter. Depp said, "My daughter was 13 years old, and as we all know, at 11, 12, 13 years old, when you go to high school parties, you are approached by people who will want to give you drink because they're drinking." He then went on to share the advice he gave to his young daughter. Johnny said, "Listen, sweetheart, if you are at a party and someone hands you the joint, take the joint from that person and pass it to the next person. Don't experiment with drugs with people you don't know." Johnny added, "Please do me the honor of coming to me when you are ready, when you really feel you are ready. Because I don't want your first experience in this world to be with people you don't know, taking things you don't know that I can trust, so it's a safety issue." Johnny said that he wanted his daughter to avoid going into a paranoid tailspin, as he added, "I knew that the marijuana I had myself, that I smoke myself, is trustworthy, is a good quality, and I was bound and determined not to have her try any drugs out there in the world because it's too dangerous." He said, "If that is wrong in your eyes, I appreciate what you think, but I was raising a daughter and I was being a responsible parent as far as I was concerned." At the time, Depp recalled how Lilly Rose later came to him and said she was ready, and he consulted with her mom, Vanessa Paradis, who he said also talked to their daughter about it. Heard has turned out to be habitual when it comes to accusing Johnny of something without having much to back her argument, and this could get her in trouble following the ongoing trial. While talking about the allegations made against the father of her children, Vanessa said, "I am aware of the allegations which Amber Heard has publicly accused Johnny of for more than 4 years now. This is nothing like the true Johnny I have known, and from my personal experience of many years, I can say he was never violent or abusive to me." She added, "This is so upsetting as he has helped so many persons in his personal and professional life with kindness and generosity." Vanessa and Johnny were in a long-term relationship, as they had 2 kids together. While talking about ending the relationship with the mother of children, Johnny said, "Relationships are very difficult, especially in the racket that I'm in because you're constantly away or they're away, and so it's hard. It wasn't easy on her. It wasn't easy on me. It wasn't easy on the kids." He added, "The trajectory of that relationship. You play it out until it goes. One thing leads to another. So for whatever reason that ceases, it doesn't stop the fact that you care for that person and they're the mother of your kids. And you'll always know each other and you're always going to be in each other's lives because of those kids. You might as well make the best of it." Vanessa Paradis has made it abundantly clear that Johnny was never ever violent to her. Instead, he was very kind to her and her kids, and he still remains the same. On top of everything, Johnny also revealed that his kids were never close to Amber Heard. Johnny Depp said that Lilly Rose and Jack had no connection with Amber Heard, saying they didn't hold their then mother-in-law close to their hearts. He said, "My children refused to be around her because they were much smarter than me. They didn't like the way she treated me." Johnny added, "I could almost never go see my children, spend time with them, because she had to have me with her all the time for her own needs." Johnny further went on to add that Amber Heard and his daughter Lilly Rose especially were not on good terms, as she did not even attend their wedding. As Johnny said, she and Madam Heard were not really on good terms for several reasons. While Amber Heard accuses Johnny of being a bad father, Johnny Depp has time and again made it clear that his children are his top priority. Throughout the years, Johnny Depp's kids have always been at the top of his mind. He said, "With my kids, they're told 75 times a day that they're loved. One thing I know is they feel loved and secure and happy and needed and necessary and a part of something." After being accused by Amber, he said,
"I felt it my responsibility to stand up not only for myself in that instance, but stand up for my children."
It just kept multiplying. It just kept getting bigger and bigger. "I wanted to clear my children of this horrid thing they were having to read about their father, which was untrue." Johnny Depp's daughter, Lilly Rose Depp, is the eldest child with his ex. After Johnny Depp was defamed, she was among the first few people to defend her father as she took to social media and wrote, "My dad is the sweetest, most loving person I know. He's been nothing but a wonderful father to my little brother and I, and everyone who knows him would say the same." On one occasion, she said, "You can't be perfect all the time. Nobody's perfect, period. I think that's just the fact of life. But I think a big part of keeping a good head on your shoulders is just having a lot of self-awareness, and never feeling like you take yourself too seriously to put your actions back into question." As Johnny Depp puts his case forward, if anything he is worried about is his kids. While talking about his boy, he said, "I'm sure it wasn't easy for my 14-year-old boy to go to school. You know what I mean?" Johnny added, "With people going, 'Hey, look at this magazine, man. What, your dad beats up chicks or something?' Why did he have to go through that? Why did my daughter have to go through that?" The bottom line is that both Vanessa and Johnny have made sure to protect their kids, and Vanessa and her children have made sure that they defend Johnny. While they do not come to court, they do their part in different ways. So far, they have stood up for Johnny. Let's see where they go from here. Where do you guys see this going? Did Amber Heard achieve anything by mentioning his kids? Or just humiliation? Do not hesitate to leave your valid opinion in the comment below, and to stay updated, stay tuned.